the writing process for any song that I'll ever do is always on acoustic, because I believe that any song that sounds good on the acoustic is just a good song. I don't like to write on a distorted guitar or amplified at all, because then you're kind of leaning more toward the distortions or the tones to make a good song. But if it's bare bones and it's good, then it's good. So usually how I'll start with the writing process of a Deadsled song, I will start with a little rhythm, get a little structure going, and usually I'll hum out a melody over that. So it's rhythm guitar, then a melody, then the lyrics, then lead guitar, and everything else that follows if I'm making it a full song. And now it's nice because back then with Deadsled I used to just write everything except drums, because my little brother plays drums and I can't. But now it's a relief to have Hobie back in the band. He started Deadsled with me, he plays bass, and he writes all the bass parts now, so I'll just give him a rhythm and he'll write the bass to it. And then Randon, my lead guitarist, is phenomenal, so he'll just literally make the guitar better, because I'm not a guitarist, but I have those ideas, you know. And this is Belmont's, our bassist. This is his new little bridal gown that I've been working on. So it's gonna be a beautiful little bride. So I don't think that Deadsled Funeral Company would be the same if it were anywhere else, because I really like to channel that charm and that mystique of New Orleans and the dark side of New Orleans, the almost tragic romance of it. It reminds me a lot of like the Mexican culture and how they deal with death, to where it's more of a celebratory thing with second lines and all of that stuff. And whenever you're trying to normalize death and romanticize it, it's kind of difficult to other places because they don't really have like a normal sense of it, and they celebrate it differently. So also whenever trying to channel Deadsled aesthetic and stuff and putting that into it, I just think of like whenever I used to, or still do, like, you know, go out with friends and break into cemeteries and just get hammered and have a fun time. And I couldn't get that kind of inspiration anywhere else.
I'm still working on.
I fear death and mortality a lot, so the things that you fear, I feel like you try and get close to and have an understanding of, so you're not scared of it anymore. But it's not working yet, so still doing a lot of haunted stuff.